Today we're going to check out a wonderful little coastal town that I just love and see how it's doing after two terrible hurricanes.
Well, hey everybody, I'm Bill.
And I'm Elizabeth. Live simple,
Live free.
When we were first coming down to the Panhandle area of Florida, one of the places that we went just to visit, because I'd heard about it online, is a little place called Keaton Beach. And it wasn't as far to get to as a lot of other coastal areas on the Gulf. So I was excited about it. So we went and saw it. I fell in love. And we had actually done a video, we can share a little bit of it with you, when we had gone down there in 23. And one thing that we thought was kind of amazing is it turned out that the area that we ended up kind of living in had just not had any real category hurricanes. They'd been checking since 1850, and there just had not been category hurricanes in that area. And the place where Keaton Beach is called the Big Bend.
Big Bend.
Yeah, Big Bend. And they just had not had category hurricanes there. Tropical storms, but not the really big bad ones.
Well, any her actual hurricanes that came through went just north or just south, and we just kind of caught the edge of it. And
yeah.
We didn't have any real serious hurricanes that hit right on since 1850.
Yeah. Yeah. So we didn't mean to, but we thought, wow, we're coming into an area that's going to be one of the safer, that you can find in Florida because of the hurricanes. What was it, hon? About April or so?
It was in February of 2023.
Yeah, it was February.
When we visited Keaton.
Yeah. Yeah, we had gone down there when we were first exploring the area, and then we went back down and did a video about it after we were living down here in 23. We'll share a little bit of that with you. I loved it. I just thought it was so charming, a quiet little private beach, great big beautiful dock. One of those charming places where there's houses all along the edge of an inlet where all their boats can go in and out. Just my own little charming corner that I could get to without spending a whole day traveling. It is nice here today. It's very relaxing. The air is wonderful. So it'll just be a little video today about us coming to a little place on the Gulf called Keaton Beach. Houses are all up on stilts.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto County Road 461.
Out there in the fog is the Gulf of Mexico. Hear the seagulls? And the water's right there. That fall, then, Idalia hit. And I know the storm surge just into Keaton Beach was 11 feet high. I was just so sad. I mean, it was so devastating. And, Idalia, even caused a lot of damage in our town. Many, many trees down, lots of damage. We were very thankful that we had very minimal involvement for our own home. And then Debbie came through, which was a hurricane, but it was a much milder one.
And it went further south.
And it went just, a little farther south. Debbie wasn't as devastating. And then so that would have been in 2023. Well, then, of course, we know in 2024, that monster Helene hit, smack dab right up into the Big Bend area. The storm surge in Keaton Beach was about 20 feet. We'll be showing you a lot of the houses are built up on these wonderful big piers and stilts. And it's for a good reason. That protects them if they get a storm surge coming through or just even a bad storm. But a 20-foot storm surge, it was devastating.
Florida, and it's really just showing you the devastation. This is coming from Mike's weather page. We have had Mike Boylan on many times these last couple of days. Storm Chaser, he's allowing us to use this video, and again, just showing you the devastation there of those beach homes in Keaton Beach. The Taylor County Sheriff is saying that 90% of the Keaton Beach homes are gone in the aftermath of this storm. The sheriff said the resources are being focused in the Keaton Beach area due to the sheer scope of damage in these locations. So far, there's no word from Taylor County leaders on injuries from the storm in Keaton Beach. But again, when you're just looking at this video, it really shows a perspective like none other. And you are looking at rescue operations there from high up above, but just showing you just homes that were standing a week ago there and now just gone. And it just shows you the destruction of when Helene came in as a Category 4 to Taylor County, Florida, and now showing you the aftermath here and just homes now in rubble and destruction. So our thanks again to Mike's weather page there, Mike Boylan, for providing this video to us and giving us the sheer scope of it all. He is going to continue to be touring the Big Bend area there of Florida and providing the latest updates to us here on Live Now. But just really
I haven't really wanted to get in anybody's way now. Last year was a very good year for the Big Bend area in terms of more hurricanes. And so we didn't really have any further damage. And so I looked it up and I saw they were really trying to get back on their feet. So one of the things we're going to do today is finally go back and just visit that sweet little town right on the Gulf and see how things are going. We have not been down in this area since before Idalia. Now we're actually approaching Keaton Beach now. See Keaton sign there. I hope I got it. You know, coming up into it, let's see how things are.
Well, that one is still there, or it's been rebuilt. It's probably still there.
Yeah,
But look at how high it is.
Yeah, that one right there it's very high up. Now see, there's one that's still there, but it still needs a lot of work. Yeah, I think we'll try to really slow down.
Okay,
Yeah, some
over here, a couple of them that are just posts left.
Yeah, the house is completely gone. 2 spots there. And
Some
like I
of
said,
these, it's obvious they've been rebuilt because
Yes.
the posts are brand new.
And see, here's
a couple.
Here's where
wiped out.
there used to be houses.
Those are probably ones that were not on posts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They were demolished. Absolutely, completely demolished.
Here's a little RV park. I didn't know that was there.
Oh, wow.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember that from before. And I know we just showed you guys the pictures of the devastation.
Here on the left, this is a whole row of houses that are all now completely gone. Right here.
Yeah, there's nothing but the pads left.
Now see, like that one right there, is all being rebuilt.
Yes,
See all the new pressure treated lumber.
yes. They're like rebuilding the whole thing. And see, there was just over here on the left side here was just this little charming inlet. We'll show better film of it, but like there, and they had just houses all along.
This is just a little peninsula. Look at me.
Yes.
It's just a little peninsula. Right there is the Gulf, and right there is a harbor, where all the houses have docks up behind their house.
Yeah.
And the whole thing's only 100 feet wide. You see there.
You see lots of work going on here.
See, that one's all been rebuilt.
And then there's something
There's
here.
another one we're working on being rebuilt.
Yeah, lots of empty spots.
Just piers sticking up where houses used to be.
Yes.
There's one for rent.
Huh.
Oh, a little trailer.
Oh, it's cute.
A couple more over here.
Yeah, let's look.
Just-
See, there's the Gulf. And see, this used to be houses all along here. And they're just gone.
Wow. I'm glad to see a lot of them have been rebuilt, but the devastation was total. And they're all being rebuilt higher than they were before.
Yeah, yeah, I understand that.
Here.
Yeah.
There's another one being rebuilt right now. There's a guy up on top, up at the peak.
I tell you what, there's been a lot of hard work done in this town.
Oh my. This beach is all wide open now. It didn't used to be that way.
Oh, look, the building, that
Yep.
right there. Here, I'm sorry, trying to get it. That was a little like bathroom changing room area. Oh, and there used to be this really, here, film out there, hon.
What?
This really big dock. It's just gone. And look right there. Somebody put a cross.
This used to be a bathhouse changing area right here. And it was a really nice thing. And during the hurricane, there was a camera up here somewhere live. And I was watching it live as the water raised up, and you could see just the peak of the roof way up there disappear, and it completely disappeared under the water. So the water was 20 feet tall right above me here. It was unbelievable. We just watched the whole thing just come in like that. Unreal.
It's funny, this cross behind me. I guess I don't remember it from when we were here before, but boy, now it just seems so appropriate to me. It just seems kind of honoring. I don't think anybody was actually killed here, but oh, the loss for everybody must have been just incredible. Sorry, I really love this place, and it was really must have been unbelievable for them to have a 20-foot storm surge coming through here. It blows my mind, and I see them working really hard to bring it back to life again, and I'm really glad because I really like it here. So anyway, sorry I'm emotional, but this is the first time we've been back really since Idalia, because I didn't want to bother anybody when everything was all torn up.
Now here's a house right here that was probably completely gone. They're rebuilding it, and you can tell because of the color of the concrete piers, it's very white. So those have been newly poured, and then they're building the house up on top of it. And that thing looks like it's 25 or 30 feet high. And it makes sense when you look at the Gulf right there. You think about a 20-foot storm surge coming in
I tell you what,
and hitting that house right there.
man, it's going to be a beautiful view. If it was me, I'd have to have an elevator. That's a long way up. Oh my goodness. And I bet you they're making those posts really super deep.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
the houses were all gone, but most of the posts survived, which means that the posts went deep enough.
Yeah.
You
The
know.
houses just got blown off.
Yeah.
Well, knocked off by the waves.
There's another one, that blue one right there. I don't know if the house has been rebuilt, but certainly all the decking, the stairs going up and all that
Yes.
is all new.
Yeah.
I'm actually amazed that these palm trees survived right here, that close to the water. But there's one that didn't.
Poor thing.
Once again, these palms right here would have been completely underwater. They survived it.
Wow. Just wow.
So this is the pier, and I thought earlier that some of it had been washed away, but it looks like it's still here. It goes all the way out there. And this is old enough. This has not been replaced, so I guess this survived. I don't know about further out. It might be rebuilt out there. But this is the Gulf. And then you come in here, and this is a bay. I don't know what the name of the bay is. And then this is the waterway behind the houses where they all have their own private docks. It's kind of neat. I think this was probably dredged to make this waterway for their boats. And then, of course, right on the other side over there is the Gulf. So how incredible to have this waterfront property where you can have your own dock right there on this little bay that goes out into the Gulf. It's a beautiful place. Just really susceptible to hurricanes, and it's amazing to me as this is the first one they've had since they started recording in 1850.
Yeah, Idalia was. Idalia with the 11-foot storm surge, and then a year later, Helene with a 20-foot storm surge. You don't hear much about Debbie.
There's another one right there where there's just piers left.
Yes.
You know,
That was a big one.
When I'm filming outside here, my screen is completely black. I can't even see what I'm looking at. Right there, there's another, used to be a house there. All the way over on the other side of the bay, there's a bunch of houses over there as well that are all up on stilts. I have no idea how they survived. They probably similar to here at Keaton Beach.
I'm sure some have been rebuilt.
Yeah.
These rocks are just amazing looking. I mean, don't want to drop my hat. Just how carved out they are. I just think they're very, very cool looking. It's like if I was tiny, it'd be a whole bunch of caves I could explore.
So we're going out here on the dock now, and it looks like, because the wood is old, it looks like this survived. This is not new replacement wood. Probably survived because they have this breakwater built with the stones.
Yeah.
Right out here. It's protecting the walkway from the Gulf out there.
Yep. Because they would definitely have a lot of water coming over this, but it wouldn't be the full force of the storm surge.
You can notice over here, you see where the water out there. It's pretty windy today, and you can see the whitecaps out there beyond the pier, and on this right here behind the pier, it's relatively calm. So that's where the breakwater is protecting it.
It kind of protects that whole launch area for all those people.
Yeah, it's protection for all of this. You doing all right?
Yeah.
Just for reference, this is the last week in February. It's probably about 65 degrees, 62 degrees with a 30-mile-an-hour wind. It's a little chilly. It's a little too cold to swim.
Oh, yes.
And the temperature is right on the edge is where it would start to affect her lungs, but so far she's not having any issues.
Yep. It just feels like good, fresh air. It's not messing me up. So, good.
Now we've got these new wireless mics. We each have one right here, and you see it's got a windsock on it. And this will be our real first test to see how well the windsock keeps the wind noise out, whether you can hear us or not.
Yeah, we're really trying to make good use of them. I sure can't keep my hat on.
Nope.
It just flies.
So this is the Gulf of America proper, right out there. Notice there are no waves. The Gulf, not like the Atlantic. The Atlantic always has some waves, but the Gulf many times only has waves during storms. Many times it looks more like a lake as far as the size of the waves, which actually makes it quite nice for swimming. The beach there stays pretty shallow, quite a ways out.
When there are waves, they can be spectacular.
Yeah.
We've seen them after storms in Destin.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really glad you have spent some time here today. I just love the ocean, whatever form it's in, so much. And I'm kind of encouraged because they're working really hard to rebuild this place. And it's a fun place for me to feel like I can come to. It's peaceful. It's not super crowded. And I think it's so pretty. So this was our first time back since the first big hurricane hit. And I'm just trying to imagine what it must have been like to have 20 feet of water coming in on Helene. Just unbelievable. Yeah. But they're here and rebuilding, and so I'm glad we came today, hon. I really am.
You know, it's kind of devastating to see how many places are still completely gone. But it's very good to see that they are actively working on rebuilding the place.
Yeah, I think they want to make it someplace that people enjoy coming again.
Yeah.
You know,
we really liked coming here because it was this small private beach, and I don't mean private as in you have to be a member to go. I mean just private in that it's a small community and not many people came here.
Right, it's a public beach.
Yeah.
But mellow. You know, really
the
mellow.
most people we ever saw at any one time here was what, about a dozen?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. It's so it's sad but encouraging, just like Bill said, you know, to be here again. So I'm glad we got to share it with you guys.
Yeah. So, by the way, last week Elizabeth put out a video saying that she couldn't do Tea with Jesus because we were both very sick.
Yeah, were we sick.
Whatever this flu cold thing is that's going around, it's really nasty. And we're about 90% recovered now. We both still have kind of a dry cough occasionally, but we're doing okay. So thank you for all of your prayers and your concerns about us.
Yes. And I tell you, I've always found that the air for me right beside the ocean, unless it's cold, I do better. I think it's good. It's good to be here. Yeah. But we had to get an awful lot more well to be able to come today.
Right.
That's for sure. Yeah. So still a little bit of coughing, but it's so much better than it was.
So thanks for coming along with us.
Yes. Live simple.
Live free. You be blessed.
Yeah, we love you guys. And of course, we'll be seeing you again very soon.
All right. Bye-bye.